video 1 of an opencv for Python tutorial series. I'm going to be showing you all sorts of things ranging from the basics like installation, drawing on images, all the way up to more complicated things like corner detection, facial detection, and others. I'm assuming you have a basic knowledge of Python, and from there you'll be able to follow along with all the code I write following the GitHub link that's in the description. Also in the description you can find other relevant links like the playlist. If you're not watching this video in a playlist, I might recommend you do that. It'll be easier to go from video 1 to video 2, on and on and on. Now, what is opencv? opencv is an open source computer vision library. Basically, if you want to do something with an image, opencv probably has a tool that'll help you do that. It was first released by Intel in the year 2000 and is still maintained by Intel today, 22 years later. Originally it was C++, but now you can get it in a bunch of different languages like Python, which is this tutorial, MATLAB, Julia, Java, JavaScript. There are probably others, but I'm not aware of them. Anyway, step 1. For this tutorial, we're going to install opencv. I'm here on Windows 11, and in my terminal, all I need to do is run pip install opencv-python. There's also an option to do opencv-contrib-python, but that installs additional packages for stuff we're not doing, like image warping and video stabilization. If you're on Ubuntu or Mac, here are the commands. Also for Conda, here's the command to install opencv. Say you're coming from a Raspberry Pi, that's a bit more intensive process, but I have made a tutorial for that already. You can find the link in the description, and it works great, especially if you have the 64-bit OS on your Raspberry Pi. Okay, hit enter over here. I already have it installed. Perfect. Now open up your preferred text editor. I'm going to use VS Code, and I've already set some stuff up. I have an assets folder with a picture, my friend's cat, Ella, and then code number 1, introduction.py. This is also in the GitHub, link in the description below. Import CV2. I know it's not called import opencv. It's a little weird, but just that's what it is, so it's what we're working with. I'm sure there's some history behind it. What's the most basic thing here for opencv? Let's read in our cat.jpg image. Image equals cv2.imread, and then the file path here. Assets cat.jpg. There's another thing we have to do, and that's tell it the color settings to import. So cv2.imread. We got options here. Color is what we want. Make sure that's in all caps. Oops. The options for imread, we got color, any color, grayscale, reduced sizes, and then also unchanged. We're going to start with color and then learn more about it from there. Okay, we've read it in. Why don't we just display the image? So turn off caps lock, cv2. If it was imread to read and we want to show, imshow. We get to title our window. I'm going to title my window cat. And then what are we going to display? Image. Now, rather than just pushing enter here and running the code, we're going to add cv2.wait key 0. So the window is going to pop up, and then when you hit a key, the window is going to close. And then after the window closes, cv2.destroy all windows. Okay. Did I spell that right? Destroy all windows. I don't know. I think that's right. Okay, there we go. I'm going to run this code and we should see the cat pop up. And Ella pops up. Now rather than having to go up and click the X arrow, just push any key on the keyboard and the cat disappears. Now let's check out what the grayscale does. Here let's change this to all caps, Grayscale. I'm going to run that with the shortcut, and we have a gray cat. What is this actually doing though? Essentially, image here is just a NumPy array. So if we do image, we're going to print image dot size, and we're not going to display it here. I'm going to run that, and it looks like that's quite a lot of pixels. What is that, 2 million pixels? But if we do image dot shape and run that, here's the dimensions. So we got 1,254 rows. That's basically the width. Oh, sorry, that's the height. And then 1,600, that is the width. 1,600 columns. So let's keep going. Print image 0, 0. The very first pixel. It says 47. This is a value between 0 and 255 in the grayscale. Closer to 0 is black, closer to 255 is white. Let's see. I'm going to show the image quick, just so we can get a gauge on how bright it is. See that? And now, if we want to make it brighter, that means we make things closer to 255. If I do image equals image times 2, all the values in image are going to get higher and higher. And basically, we go all the way to 255, and then it's like a modulo operation. So these have gone all the way back to the bottom, and they're probably valued at, I don't know, 300 or something. So let's do another messing with this image here. For I in range image dot shape 0. For j in range image dot shape 1, we're just going to iterate through every column and every row, and then do image entry ij equals max 250, 254, so we don't have that overflow pixel things anymore, and then image I j times 2. So now we should have a much lighter image here. Run that. And we're pretty close to white all over. And that's what we'd expect. Okay, I'm going to comment this out because that's 2 million unnecessary calculations. What happens if we change this back to color? We've looked at grayscale, but now let's look at what the pixel values are for color. Run that. We got color again, but instead of a single value, we have 3 values. You probably are familiar with RGB, but in this case, it's RGB, BG and R. It's backwards. BGR. So out of 255, out of 255, out of 255, that particular pixel in the top right corner has more red than, oh, this is so confusing, than green or blue. In case you want to actually work with RGB values, you can do something called convert image. I think it's called convert image. cv2.cvt convert color. Then what are we converting? Image. And how are we converting it? cv2.color. We're going from BGR to, and we got options here. We can go BGR to grayscale. We're going to go BGR to RGB. You can also make it to add an alpha value as a fourth value in the vector, and you can make some pixels transparent like that. So this is going to be RGB image equals. And now if we print RGB image 0, 0, we should see the values of that vector be rearranged. Close Ella. Yep, and you see now we have the pixels in RGB ordering. I'm going to comment that out. Also comment this out. What's the final step? If we've read and shown, final step would be writing. Okay. So, how do you write? If just show is im show, cv2.im write, then, okay, I think file name is first. Let's double check. Yep, file name is first, and then what we're doing is second. Assets. We're going to call this gray cat because we'll save a gray version of the cat. And then gray image. We don't have gray image yet. Let's go back up. So I'll put it right here. Gray image equals cv2 dot convert color. What are we converting? Image. We're going to convert it to grayscale color. cv2 color, then bgr2 gray. And now we write that. Let's run this. I'm going to close that, and after I close it, it's going to write gray cat. Double click. We got our gray cat here. That's all for episode 1 of this opencv for Python tutorial series. In the second episode, we're going to be messing with images like transforming, rotating, resizing, and cropping. That video is in the playlist that I linked below. A reminder that this code is going to be up on GitHub for you to copy and paste or reference if you ever need it. And I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding.